You guys, what's up?
Hi everyone. So I'm here commentating with LCD today. Very pleased to be talking with you again, and I hope
been a
we
while,
can
dude.
have some fun looking at this top 32 of this invitational tournament.
Yeah, it's look liking it's looking like a lot of fun. Definitely some bangers of sets coming up. I know that for sure, and yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, same here, man. So in case you're just like tuning in, don't know what this is about. So this is like an online tournament, and the winner of this tournament will be will get an invite to an offline invitational in the Netherlands in July. And the bracket is pretty stacked, especially for like the online era. And I'm very curious who will be getting that invite. So yeah.
Yeah,
You have
there's definitely a lot on the plates here before everybody. They don't want to lose here. There's only one invite, so and there's so many players that are like doing some pretty good stuff right now. So it's anyone's game.
Yes, I just noticed I need to switch around my camera. This is better. Sorry about that. I was mirrored actually, so right. So I think our first match will be Triannos versus elitetweet.
Yeah.
Which is going to be pretty interesting. Triannos is a Steve player, used to play DDD. Has been grinding a lot of Steve lately, so I'm very curious how he will do overall in this tournament. And elitetweet is a pretty new face to the scene. Plays Falco. Has been doing pretty well. So very curious about this one. This should be a banger to start to kick off with. Let's say.
There was a time when I played in Kaiser tourneys, like way in the beginning of Ultimate Online, and then I used to find elitetweet sometimes, and back then I could still beat him, but that's no longer the case. But it was it's super cool to see someone evolve and get so much better over time. So can't wait for to see this.
Yeah, and I think that's also like a little bit of the trend we see in this tournament. Like a lot of people that got better through the online era, and maybe one of them will be getting that invite. But at the same time, we also have players like BeJay, Azrael, and Patrino, who are like very well-known offline players in the Netherlands. Maybe one of them will be able to get the invite instead. Who knows? They are seated pretty high, so that's something for, I guess, later on in the tournament, though, because we will be watching this one first.
Yeah. Well, let's see if they're getting ready to. Let's see. I can actually look in the chat. So let's see if the banning is anything interesting. So I know Falco wants to go to Triplat, right?
Right. Yeah.
Steve. I actually don't know anything about Steve stage picking.
I think like Steve generally doesn't really mind, and it like depends more on the opponent. But at the same time, I think elitetweet definitely wants to get rid of like FD or like stages that just grant Triannos a space to get his mining going, you know? Because the one thing you don't want Steve to do is to get his resources and his diamond tools, but like you need to pressure him for that, and I wonder how elitetweet will be dealing with that, because I think it might actually be pretty hard for Falco. He does have like laser and reflector, but even then, I don't actually know if like laser actually just straight up destroys a minecart, but at least I know that's like shine actually does reflect it, I think.
Oh. That's pretty good. And I think
Yeah.
if the laser hits Steve, then he gets at least hit out of the minecart, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
And we're going
we will see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like those kind of interactions I haven't really seen. I think because Steve is still pretty new. But anyway, let's get this one going.
Yeah, we're going to small battlefield for the first game.
I think that's a fine pick. Pretty good
Yeah.
for both characters. Yeah, and straight off, like Triannos just start mining under the platform. That's really effective. There he goes once again, just walling off. Oh, and reflector.
I love the down tilt to destroy the bottom block and then hitting a laser under it. That was pretty funny.
That was pretty smart, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and elitetweet is actually in the lead. Gets up short to back air.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like elitetweet is going for the... Oh, that's big damage maybe. Oh. Nice.
Nice little string there by Triannos. Yeah, that I didn't even notice, realize, but like Falco is a fast faller and Steve's jabs actually combo into each other when you're playing versus a fast faller. So that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, very dangerous.
Yeah, because it actually combo into like his fair spike as well. So that's something elitetweet needs to watch out for.
Oh, definitely. Though right now he's been doing a pretty good job at making sure Steve just can't do anything by running in, and there's the first stock already taken by elitetweet. Good punish on that that horizontal up B.
Oh, we didn't get the spike hitbox right there. Alright. elitetweet still holding on to his stock. Triannos needs to find this one really quickly. Gets him off stage. Anvil barely misses. This is, yeah, this is looking in control of elitetweet so far.
Okay, yeah.
But the F smash just, yeah, that F smash is a good move. You should always watch out for that.
Yeah. There's a diamond tools though. This could be huge damage very quickly.
He actually barely finished his diamond tools right there. Nice back air.
Not gonna take it yet, but let's trap situation. Okay, comes back aggressively with that forward. They're gonna hit.
Ooh, and they're trying
that was
to.
a really good nair, but nothing more.
Yeah, and this is just pretty evenish, I would say. Triannos has to watch out right now for like back air smashes. Gets back on the stage, starts mining in his little corner again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is doable for both players right now. Little dash attack right there. Won't do it across the stage yet. And the minecart coming in clutch.
Not a minecart. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Triannos is mining just enough to have enough iron every time for all those minecarts.
Yeah, I think he's pretty good at resource management, but oh, there goes his second stock. Oh, he still has a diamond though.
Yeah, diamond on that last stock is pretty nice for Triannos for damage. And if
Oh,
you
yeah,
can get that that string that you talked about, that would be very dangerous right now. But I don't know if elitetweet is still on the percent for that.
I think he might be a little bit too high right now, but back then he was. That's not a fair spike, but it's still getting him into a really bad position. He makes it back though. And into a minecart he goes. Doesn't have to use his up B, but he still died. He doesn't die from Anvil, he barely survives.
Good DI from elitetweet. Ooh, that landing hitbox there on the fair, just connecting.
Yeah, everybody gets hit. Everybody gets hit by that.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's so
He's
close.
going hard off stage here though, and I do appreciate Triannos for the way he's recovering.
Yeah, I think these recoveries have been pretty good so far. So.
Side B. Ooh, no connection.
Ooh, no combo right there.
Forward throw, still no kill. Both these players definitely at kill percent. And elitetweet puts himself in a little bit of a bad situation there. I think overextending a little bit, but there's the up smash. Oh, very good punish by elitetweet.
That was a very close first game. Like that's one different interaction, and Triannos could have taken that one as well. But props to elitetweet for taking the first game. He is in a good position now. Hope he can keep up the momentum. And for Triannos, let's see if he can make the adaptation and run it back.
I mean, Triannos does have the counter pick here. So the bans for elitetweet, they're gonna be probably like FD, Kalos, and Town and City or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I think so too. Those seem to be really good stages for Steve in general, but also in this matchup. So yeah.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of space in general, right?
Yeah.
And well, then what's left? I think we might go to PS2 or something.
Yeah, I think PS2 might be a good choice.
Yeah, or a small battlefield.
Agree.
Apparently, we're going back to small battlefield.
Okay. Yeah, I mean either of those will be fine. I think. Yeah, there are some really minor differences between those stages, but they often don't really matter that much. I think so. I think it's fair for Triannos to run it back to small battlefield.
Yeah. Okay, and we're starting again.
So, I think if Triannos can get one of those strings, like one of those jab strings into fair, that would really be a momentum breaker for elitetweet. So, Triannos really has to get that, or like something similar.
I do think that if Triannos is not 100% accurate with those strings though, what elitetweet has been doing a lot too is breaking all of those combos with Nair or something because it's so fast. And then all of the momentum that Triannos had is gonna be broken by a Falco combo.
Yeah,
so that's kind of a danger, I think.
So far it's pretty even. Ooh, Triannos finishing his stone tools right there.
Pressure from elitetweet is really good right now.
Yeah, elitetweet isn't giving him any room to mine, and that's the first already. So quickly.
Yeah. Very fast. That was a nice combo though.
Ooh,
and the anvil just hitting.
Okay, that was a really cute combo by Triannos. I love that.
Ooh, and great reflector on those minecarts. You gotta be preemptive with that because it is a burst option, especially online.
Yeah, you really need to watch out for that. Like, you have to respect that option. The Triannos. Ooh, that's so huge. Yeah.
Could have been so huge.
Like reflecting the minecart when Steve's actually riding it so effective because then he has to recover. And Falco can like get a less threat situation or anything going that just gets him momentum, you know? That's what Falco really needs. He needs to get that hit going.
elitetweet right now is building his lead. Oh, and the spike.
And the spike, I think he actually timed it really well. Like, Triannos was close to grabbing the left right there.
But we've seen how fast Triannos can build damage though, so it's far from over, I think. There's the F smash to take the first stock off of elitetweet finally. Yeah, that up B is ridiculous.
It is, indeed. Oh, and there we go.
Oh,
the fast faller combo. Okay, he falls out or like he misses. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, see, so the laser puts him out of the minecart, but he did still get grabbed by the minecart after he lasered out Steve.
Yeah, because laser does have like quite some end lag, right? At least on the ground, I think. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But...
grounded especially, but in general.
Yeah, so this is like getting a bit rough for Triannos. He is at kill percent if elitetweet can get like a forward smash or a back air. Right. The B recovery seems to be working out really well for Triannos though.
Oh, and there's the second up air that's gonna take it. Okay, that's
gonna
a
do
2-0
it.
for elitetweet, which means he advances on to semi-finals. Or quarterfinals, might be.
Right. And yeah, I think that could be considered a little bit of an upset. At least seeding-wise it is, but like, yeah, I believe both players are actually in the ultimate division of SNUL.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, so yeah. This was already going to be a really competitive match from the beginning, I think. And I do think that like, even though like game 2, Triannos or like elitetweet still had 2 stocks, it was really competitive, even in the end, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely competitive.
Yeah, and but elitetweet is really yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, I think definitely that the quickly lost stocks by Triannos by the dunk from elitetweet didn't help him in that regard, but that can happen, you know. So I think that doesn't regard the competitive nature of it, because I thought it was so tight, and then the dunk happens, and then that's just too hard to come back from that, I think, right?
Yeah, I think it's really rough to like make a comeback in those kind of situations where like, especially when your opponent plays a character that really drives with momentum and you just cannot grab that momentum back. That's just really hard. So yeah, congrats to elitetweet. We might see Triannos later on in the losers bracket as well though. He has been doing really well in the other recent tournaments, so we will see.
We will.
Right. So the next match is gonna be a really interesting one, because it's actually, I'd say it's a Wi-Fi warrior versus established offline player match, even though Zemmol also has been doing some stuff offline as well. So I don't think the comparison is that fair anymore, but like Zemmol versus Azrael, they have actually played offline at AFK. Back when Azrael was actually playing a bit of Joker, he won a game 5 sets versus Zemmol's Bowser. But yeah, I don't know if they've actually ever played online before. They probably have, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Will Azrael be picking Cloud? Will he be picking Wolf? He could also be picking Sephiroth, but I don't think Sephiroth is...
Sephiroth is actually really good against Bowser.
Yeah, he might be, but like I think online Sephiroth is pretty hard. So at least.
But I will be getting a bite to eat, and I will leave you for a second with Shaq, and then I will be back as soon as I finish my food. So
yes.
Good luck, and have a lot of fun with this match, because it's gonna be a banger.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Definitely. All right, enjoy
I will be back
ASAP.
Yes. All right. Hey everybody, we're here. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna take over the wheel for our boy LCD. Hey Paint. We haven't commentated in a hot minute. It must have been like a random offline tournament last time we commentated together.
Yeah, I can't really remember. Maybe we have commentated sometime in the online era, but I don't remember it if there ever was. But
But yeah, this is gonna be a hell of a match, I can already tell. Yeah, so you talked about it a little bit before, right? We saw earlier today Azrael playing Cloud, so I'm half expecting Cloud, but at the same time, he doesn't really like heavies most of the time, so I don't know what to do with that is gonna be. But yeah, and Zemmol probably either Bowser or DK.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be Bowser versus Cloud, at least game 1. I mean, Cloud is probably the best online character out of the 3 characters Azrael plays, even though I think Wolf is also pretty good online. But like, Cloud is probably the best choice for him.
Yeah.
But we will see. So, as I said, he's actually mostly an offline player, so...
Well, yeah, I'm really interested in this. You know, I really like the Elite Triannos match we just saw, and actually good reminder there. Oh, no, it has been filled in now, Gijsbeer. Yeah, it needs to be updated by a mod for some reason, because apparently if you schedule a specific stream to to a match, only the streamer can fill in the score. I don't know why, but thank you, Smash GG. But yeah, this is going to be a hell of a good match. We're already going to get started, and it's going to be the Sephiroth. All right. Did not expect that, because I feel like Sephiroth requires a great deal of precision, which is hard to come by online, especially when you're so light against such a heavy character, but we'll see. We're getting started right now.
Yeah, I fully agree. Like, Sephiroth just really requires a lot of precision. You really need to like keep your distance, especially versus Bowser, who just wants to get in and deal heavy damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Through the stage. Saw the flame breath and was like, nah, you're not getting away with that.
It's actually some sick counterplay, like, especially if the flame breath that looks the stage.
Yeah, exactly. Hasn't been able to hit a Shadow Flare just yet, which is, of course, kind of the ultimate pressure setup that Sephiroth has. There we go. Zemmol, on the other hand, has just been playing kind of carefully, trying to not overextend too much, but at the same time maintain pressure on Azrael. Alright, there's the Flame Breath again on the ledge. Great counter. That's 30% off of that one counter. Kind of bizarre.
That's really insane. That literally brought him back into the game.
Ooh.
Or at least like to even percents.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that
Zemmol.
shield is like an M&M. Oh, but that's the side B. That's gonna be the stock. Oh boy. Yeah, and that's kind of what I meant, right? You're playing Sephiroth against Bowser. Seems like a tough time when it comes to the kill differential. But who knows? I mean, he is off stage now. There could be a counter. Decides to go for a neutral beat, though.
Yeah, and so far, Zemmol still holding on to his stock.
Oh, and the Shadow Flares!
He still had those two Shadow Flares on him, and he didn't realize the time, or like he was still in hitston. I don't know, but like, that was actually a pretty sick sequence by Azrael.
Yeah, that was kind of nutty. I mean, the reading on the spot dodge and then the Shadow Flare coming into play, that was sick. Dash attack gonna put Zemmol off stage again. Bad spot for him. Gets the forward air.
Yeah, and I do think that like both of these players, they really thrive off momentum. And Azrael has been getting his fair share on the second stock so far. But Zemmol can always just get a hit in and bring it back to even. Because Sephiroth is so extremely light.
Yeah, for sure. It's Bowser versus Sephiroth. One of the heaviest character versus one of the lightest. I mean, you're bound to see some crazy stuff happen there, but so far Azrael's been doing really well. Gets downbeat, though doesn't quite die. And the one wing is online.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh, and the fair. Yeah, and suddenly Zemmol is again in the lead. It didn't really even matter that he was like behind.
What perfect timing on that. I am surprised. Normally that catches normal getup very easily. Oh, once again, the down smash Shadow Flare. Very nice.
Indeed. Yeah, and this is so far a really exciting first game. I love this. Like, so much action back and forth. Both players just getting these crazy options. I love it.
Yeah, it's extremely back and forth, but it does feel like Zemmol has been in control for the last part of this. Oh no!
Right, and it's over.
I was about to say of this stock, but then the stock was gone. Oh man. Yeah, that's a good start there for Zemmol, taking the very first game here.
That's insane.
Yeah, so, man, that down B is such a menace, dude. You always need to be careful of it. Oh. I see Evie complaining in the chat. Lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of thinking we're gonna see a switch from Azrael here. Half expecting it, but maybe he's just gonna go for a stage counter pick only. We'll see. But I am half expecting maybe the Cloud to come out here, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think Azrael will be switching to either Wolf or Cloud.
Now
Wolf it is.
That works too.
He's probably he probably wants to play a little bit more campy or like from a distance. Let's keep it that way. And maybe just force Zemmol to go in and get punished or something like that.
Yeah, we'll see. At the start, though, this Wolf gonna get flamed. A nice 30% on him, and Zemmol just keeping the pressure on. Drill. Oh, the blaster from point blank.
I have to say, I'm really surprised with the stage pick though. I know Zemmol really likes FV. Or at least I think it's like his comfort pick, or like one of his comfort picks. At the same time though, Wolf can just throw out the laser.
Yeah, that's the thing with the stage for Wolf. He just has all of the control in the world with the laser. It's very tough to contest. And Zemmol on the ledge gets the get up attack. I mean, gonna get it off of there. And we're back to a somewhat neutral state of the game. Azrael gets, well, trades and gets blasted off to the stage.
Ooh, does he make it back? He does.
That was scary. Oh, great side B there after the back air. Gonna actually take it, and Zemmol with the dash dancing in place.
Zemmol is literally, I don't know, his controller's having a seizure or something, man. Like every single time he takes this.
Oh, back throw. Oh, no, side B's right into there. Jumps right into the up smash. Not looking great for Azrael here on the second stock, but finds a backer on the jump. That's gonna take that stock, but didn't look all that well there for him.
Right. But he's off, yeah, he's off stage once again. Zemmol at the ledge. This is not what you want. If you're playing versus Zemmol, you could die at any minute.
Oof, the Nair confirm into the forward air. 105% on Azrael, and Zemmol is nowhere near KO percentage right now. This is truly a bad spot for AZ.
Yeah, will AZ make it back? He does. Still needs to get back on the stage, gets fared, and that's his second stock gone.
That was a great jump read by Zemmol.
Yeah, and Zemmol in a very comfy lead right now. Alright, both players trying to find an opening. Azrael gets a little bit of damage right there. Zemmel's just throwing out his fares. He knows that Azrael has to approach.
And Azrael's trying to force something with the lasers, but I mean, Zemmol doesn't have to comply. Oh, early timing on the down smash.
No down smash cheese right there, but maybe he gets another chance, misses it again.
Yeah, just not getting it at all. Azrael's kind of struggling here. The famous Wolf not killing.
Maybe the memes are true.
Oh,
but you know what does kill? Like that back air does. Like if only if only had back air. I mean, Wolf's back air is not is not as big as Bowser's, but it's still ridiculous. But
yeah. I mean, just imagine if Bowser's back air had the frame data of Wolf's. Oh no. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Zemmol gonna take that 2-0 over Azrael. And next up, well, we still have some good sets here. Next up, we're gonna have BeJay versus Jules, which I'm gonna send the arena code to right now. Oh wait, in hold up. Did I mess something up? No. Oh, sorry. It's first. Hold on a second. Multitasking is hard.
Can be hard a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes.
First it's Patrino solo, and then, yeah, I saw just now. Thank you, Voya. All right. There we go. So Patrino solo. I've seen that Patrino is going Terry, so he's definitely, trying his best here. And we got Solo, who I would imagine has been playing Rosalina, but you cannot quite be sure when it comes to Solo what he's playing. So we'll see. But this will definitely be a good one as well. I mean, kind of a similar situation where we've got established PR player on the one hand, and more of an upcoming online warrior with the name of Solo. So definitely interested to see how these two will stack up after we saw, you know, Zemmol take it over Azrael.
Yeah, I'm very curious how this one will play out and which character Solo will be picking.
I think I'm gonna get replaced just in time for this set. Am I correct there, LCD?
You are.
All right, then I will hand it over to you.
Right. So welcome back, LCD.
Thank you. Wait, let me just close my door real quick still.
Oh. Right. Oh, I actually got LCD's Twitter tag now. Nice.
Oh, nice. Now people will think you will tweet bangers.
Yeah, and not my usual boring tweets. So, right. But in case you didn't notice, it's gonna be Patrino versus Solo up next.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh well, it's Nicki Minaj, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always love Solo's names.
Yeah,
They're always good.
I've seen so many by now. Like, but yeah, Solo actually does play a bit of Bayo. Plays a bit of other characters as well. I'd say he's a Rosalina main though, so we'll probably at least see one game of Rosalina, I think.
We're just gonna see the Rosalina all throughout because that's the character he's most comfortable with.
Yeah, probably.
And from Patrino, we're seeing the Terry, right?
I think so. He might pull out his Fox if he feels that one works better, but we will probably see Terry. Yeah.
Nice. I like seeing some Terrys. And of course, we don't see that many Rosas either, so that's nice.
True.
I mean, look at the chat if they're banning already. Let's see. Okay, we're not there yet. No, okay. There's a bit of miscommunication happening, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty funny. What do you think stages-wise they're gonna do? I don't know what stages are good for Terry personally.
Yeah, Terry. Like, I don't know. I always I think like tripads can work for him, but at the same time he also just likes these stages where he can like control the stage really well. So maybe like a PS2 or something as a starter wouldn't really surprise me. So yeah, honestly, I don't really know what to expect, but I think it might just be a pretty common starter stage like PS2.
We're choosing between Small Battlefield and Kalos though right now.
Oh, okay, so then it probably will be Small Battlefield.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, so that's Pokemon Stadium 2 too.
Yeah, pretty much. So makes sense. I've seen a lot of people actually picking it over PS2 as a starter, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, you can at least like pick your own music and stuff, so that's really nice.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a pretty good bonus, and I know I like the smaller stage a little bit. It's because it's a little bit smaller in terms of blast zones too, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe there's like some minimal differences, but yeah. And it is gonna be Terry versus Rosalina, so very curious. I do think Terry has really good tools to get rid of Luma. As you can see, like Patrino is already like trying to get Luma off the stage right there.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that thing.
Yeah, the evil star. The evil little star, yeah. I mean, like, Patrino probably still has PTSD from Strike 4 when he played for Tatamon, so yeah.
There is Luma gone.
He wants to get rid of Luma, and he does actually manage to.
See some follow-ups here. Solo edge guarding, but not getting that forward there completely. Luma's back though already.
Yeah, this is the blue Luma. The blue Luma is already gone. And yeah, I mean, Patrino is behind 2%, but there is his magic goal meter that suddenly wins him games. So let's see what happens.
Ooh, he did attempt the thing there, but didn't quite work. I know Solo's favorite kill confirm is just okay. That's gonna
Goodbye.
take it.
Yeah, that's goal meter in a nutshell. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Solo's favorite kill confirm is like displacing Luma a little bit and then up smashing Galore. But without Luma that's gonna be very hard, so let's see how he tries to get this kill here.
Yeah, but even though, I mean, even Rosalina's up smash isn't that bad either. Look at that, he actually got it with Rosalina instead of Luma, I think, right there. So
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, pretty much back to neutral, back to like a two-step game. Patrick does get a little bit of damage in right there. He actually goes for the pretty greedy up B right there. Doesn't get punished that hard, I'd say. And Solo has to wait for Luma. There is Luma.
Great catch on the jump, by the way, from Patrino.
Yeah, it was. Also really nice Luma shot by Solo to get back on the stage.
Yeah.
This is gonna be rough. Luma is gone and Solo needs to get back. Patrino is holding the ledge.
Ooh, the second part of God, I'm losing all the names right now in my head, but
that
didn't
power
connect.
Dunk, right?
Power dunk, yeah. It did, okay, I didn't know he could. Rosalina could absorb that. It's pretty funny.
So
yeah. It's so weird because it only moves on the ground and then it's like.
Yeah, I actually wonder if the aerial version is also projected. I don't know, but like.
I think so.
Yeah, it probably is.
There's a four there though.
Fair catch right there. Ooh, Patrino actually didn't get hit by a Luma right there. He's being really big.
Oh, and with the go meter too.
Go meter is right here. Rosalina is at kill percent. She is pretty light.
Oh, there's the up smash though.
Yeah, the up smashes have been working really out for Solo so far.
Catching Patrino's jump out of shield, and then well, that's gonna hit. Solo's gonna have to work pretty hard to build back this percent, though this is looking like a nice combo.
Oh, nice little Luma stuff right there, but doesn't really follow up. After that, I think. Back air. Oh,
and there's the up smash. Okay, that's one way to take it, I guess.
Right.
First game one.
Patrino, but that wasn't like... That was pretty close in the end, I'd say. Patrino does finish that first game with a win.
Yeah, I think though it was pretty close. I think Patrino definitely had the lead for most of the game there. He was like more in control and neutral, I think. And it seemed like Solo was sometimes just a little bit looking for stuff where it wasn't always possible. And then Patrino's just more calm, it seemed like.
Yeah,
especially without Luma, Solo seemed a little bit lost at times.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's also that like when Terry gets like a little bit of rage or go meter as well, it's becomes really scary to play versus him. So those moments definitely. You really need to keep your head cool and survive and win neutral interactions. But and Patrino already going in like he always wants to. If he gets a chance, he will run into you and deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, does he get rid of Luma? No, he does not. Luma gets back safely to Rosalina. Yeah, this is once again a neutral.
I think those shockwaves are actually working pretty well for Patrino here to build a little bit of damage on that Luma.
Yeah, I agree fully. But there's go meter.
Oh, and Luma gets killed, but
Rosalina almost died from that at 50, I want to say. But yeah, and that's just such a good little combo right there.
Patrino with 102. Terry almost at his best, like close to 100, and the go meter on.
Yeah, this is like.
Oh,
my
that's
god,
a lot
no way.
of damage. Oh my god, it connected too.
This is just insane, man. Like, Patrino with a little bit of momentum on his side is just so extremely scary to play against. Because he has literally no chill. He will just go in and kill you.
Power dunk not connecting there. Solo is indeed not okay.
He might be able to be okay if he makes it back, but he doesn't. And now...
This is a huge lead for Patrino. And
this is big. And
Solo just needs to... Oh, that was... What was that?
I don't know if that was planned, but that looked really cool. So, yeah.
Was that S smash into down air?
Yeah, I think it was like... Was it like double down air from both like Rosa and Luma?
Yeah, that might be possible too. Yeah, I don't know what down air Luma looks like actually.
Yeah, it looks like Luma slapping down with like some sort of little fist, or how you want to call it. It's really like Luma's animations are actually pretty hilarious if you like. Like take a little bit of attention into Luma's moves.
I think it's pretty wise from Solo to start absorbing some more of those shockwaves because they have been pretty disruptive to his Luma.
Yeah, indeed, and yeah, that's just like the entire game plan, as we said, like just poking down Luma, getting rid of Luma, and then just going in on Rosalina. But those up smashes, they have been doing really well, and suddenly this is looking doable for Solo.
Yeah, what's very clean stock by Solo. I mean, 102 is not where you want to be exactly, but oh, there's the rising tackle, the powered up rising tackle too. And that's gonna take it. Okay, Patrino 2-0.
But a well thought set, I'd say, from our players. I think Solo was a little bit playing a little bit scared sometimes, which cost him the set, but he will probably make a strong run in losers still. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely will continue. He's not out, but Patrino taking it there pretty convincingly, especially that last game. But that second stock from Solo was actually crazy. I think it was pretty cool.
Yeah, he really got a real slice of momentum right there, but it wasn't enough. Like the good thing about the stock as well was like he actually got rid of Terry's stock before Go Meter actually could do anything right there. So like. That's really what you want in this matchup. You want to get rid of Terry's stock before he can use those go moves. So
yeah.
So right, and I'm also looking at the bracket, and I can see an actual egg and elitetweet are in game 3 right now. So this is
that's pretty cool.
That could be a big upset, maybe, but we will see.
Yeah, the second upset for elitetweet that will be.
Would be really big for it, indeed.
And because Egg is like the main Wi-Fi warrior, right? That's winning all the bigger tournaments in the Netherlands the past few months, right?
He probably is. Like, there's a few. I'd say Egg is definitely one of the ones up there, like with BeJay and stuff. Which happens to be our next player on stream as well.
Yeah, versus another person that's really been coming up the last few seasons of SNUL. Jules with the young Link.
Yeah, actually, I want to say he's like Super Semi's little student. Or how would I say this? Like, I know Super Semi has been teaching him some stuff, and it's really paid off so far. Jules has been doing well in the online era, and I'm really curious how he will be doing when offline returns, but also in this next set versus BeJay. Yeah, they have played before. I think BeJay has a very comfortable set record versus Jules. But yeah, you know, anything can happen. So
yeah, I actually think that matchup is pretty even, right? Or is it not?
I wouldn't know, honestly. I think it might be, yeah. Like, Youngling does have some really good combos on Snake because Snake is combo food. Like, even though he's heavy, he's hard to kill, he's still combo food. So like, if you get the right setups, you can kill him pretty early, but otherwise he might be living for a long time. That's really why Snake is so hard to deal with.
Okay, so yeah, and Youngling does gain a lot from that, having a little bit easier time getting those skill setups than I think, because that is generally where Youngling can lack a little bit, right, with the killing.
Yeah, that's right. So that is something that Jules should be paying attention to. He needs to get his combo starters in on Snake, and at the same time, BeJay just needs to like stay ahead, I'd say. Just don't take too much damage in the process and keep Jules out and punish Jules for anything that he should not be doing. So yeah, I think BeJay is the favorite, but he has to work for it, definitely.
Yeah, it's not gonna be an easy 2-0, but that's of course also why we're in top 32 and winners
That's
quarters.
right. Yeah, that's not what I'm expecting. No, I think it's we will be having a lot of competitive sets coming up. So yeah.
I'm looking a little bit at the bracket right now, and it looks like Gijsbeer's finally completely out by Triannos.
Right.
Losers. Seems like Nova is still progressing right nicely versus Ralph Z right now.
Right. And I also see Dragon Blaze Robin, who is playing versus Drifty right now. The Kirby main.
Drifty also getting quite far.
Yeah, I think he has done pretty well so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really anxious about Egg versus elitetweet. Like, it's been going for
honestly,
20 minutes
like
now.
seeing this, I'm like, man, we should have had that on stream. But yeah, you know, sometimes that just happens and you don't know. Like, I mean, statistically speaking, Egg should win that match. But like, yeah, sometimes something happens you don't expect. Yeah. And if that's not on stream, yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's how it is.
I think, though, with the verification right now, I think Egg won 2-1.
All right.
So, GG's. But that does not mean elitetweet is out, of course. He will definitely be back for more in losers.
Yeah, he will probably make the top 8 if I look at the bracket right now. And after that, he should be able to progress on a little bit more at least. So I have good hope for him to make it far.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Cool. Yeah. So we are gonna be able to do one set of losers, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah. So we're So this set and one after this one, and then top 8 will be starting, and then there will be another commentator coming up, or like two. I don't know how much, but I know you will be able to hear lovely Dagbert's commentary.
Yeah, that's always great, right?
Yeah, I think his commentary is really good. So
you guys can look forward to that, and we can still look forward to the set we've been waiting now. BeJay is always quick to join in these arenas.
Well, right. I was about to say, will BeJay make it today, tomorrow, next week? We will never know, but there he is. BeJay is finally here, and he's gonna be playing versus Jules in a best of 3 for top 8.
Town and City on game 1, so that's interesting. Both these characters like a little more space to move around in.
I guess so, but I think a Youngling gets the better end with this stage pick, but we will see.
Okay.
At least that's what I think. I might be wrong, but
And why?
so I think because like these platforms aren't like the best for like C4 coverage. Like unlike like PS2 or Small Battlefield, which have like really good platforms for C4, and also like the platforms are moving away right now, and it becomes pretty much an FD. So like Snake actually has a little bit of trouble landing on flat stage, I'd say. Can still mix it up, of course, but I think Youngling does have just generally does have a better time on the stage. That's my opinion. So yeah.
Jules getting some nice hits in and a lot of damage right now. Only struggling to find the kill a little bit. Those up airs will eventually start taking stocks though.
Yeah, and that Nair as well. It still needs a little bit more, but like at the edge, it should be able to finish a stock. And I just actually combo from the arrow he just did. I'm not sure though, but I mean, better safe
He was
than
gonna
sorry.
finish that too. And there's the fair
Yeah.
to take it.
There it is.
Ooh, that's a
Little
lot of
bit.
damage on Jules.
Yeah, and I really love how this matchup is literally just two people throwing grenades and bombs at each other.
Yeah, until one lands and then more combos. Probably, hopefully.
Yeah, but I have to say, Jules doing pretty well so far. Gets hit by the Nikita. Still lives. But that should be a big punish, but BeJay is not there in time. Is it a C4 sticky?
I was wondering why BeJay delayed that up till by so long.
Yeah, I think he
Was
just...
he,
Yeah, did a miss probably. I don't know.
yeah, or maybe trying to cover spot dodge or something, I don't know.
Maybe, but he did make it... he did like bring it back pretty well.
Yeah, definitely.
This is,
almost even now.
If Steve is even versus you, it's yeah, he's actually, in my opinion, a little bit ahead because of his weight.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, it's all about the stock count in this matchup, especially if you
Yep.
play Youngling.
So many setups by Jules though, it's hard to keep track of all of them, and they keep on working too, so that's really good stuff from him.
Yeah, and like all these projectiles comboing into roofs is really helpful to have in a projectile war.
Yeah.
Alright, some dash attacks by BeJay. A little bit of damage right there. Up smash on the ledge. Oh, actually gets the second up smash right there. Oh, I thought he would be grabbing. Yeah, I thought he would be grabbing and backstoring right there, but he actually went for an F tilt.
Yeah, but didn't get the second hit, so we're still okay. And this is Jules recovering. Let's see, gets through the
He hits
Nikita.
it back. Okay. I was surprised.
Ooh, that's a lot of shield damage.
That's a lot of shield pressure from his own grenade right there. But Jules is at kill percent. This, yeah.
Oh, the parry up
into
tilt.
up tilt.
Oh,
The
that was
point
pretty
blank
clean.
Boomerang getting parried by BeJay, and now suddenly BeJay is in the lead. But Jules just needs one more hit. The F throw will not do it. Snake is heavy, but he
And
will
on
after
Tower
that.
City. Yeah.
That
There's
as well.
the dash attack there. Let's see if Jules can get some more damage here. BeJay though with the pressure right now. And we're back to projectiles.
Yeah, it's just all about getting your opponent in an unfavorable situation. Because both of these characters do have an exploitable disadvantage, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, that was a really good down smash to also cover that the air dodge in.
It was a really good coverage by Jules. And Jules is also really staying mobile as well. Like, he's just everywhere with his projectiles.
Definitely.
BeJay really needs to do something, otherwise he might just lose this game 1.
Ooh, I thought that arrow would confirm, but just barely didn't. Ooh, and that's 2
Down
point
throw.
blank with that boomerang.
Yep, and the little down air right there will... If you backward right there, oh, but he's still in control. Jules gets back. Jet?
Oh,
F?
Oh
BeJay,
my god.
What kind of 4D chess is BeJay playing, man?
Oh
This
man,
is
that was
insane,
crazy.
man. Yeah, he's just like in those situations where he just has to make a comeback, he just like forces some really weird guessing game and he gets the read in the end. Like, good stuff to BeJay, but also Jules. This was his game.
Yeah,
will he
definitely.
be able
This was
to?
his
Will
game
he be
to
able
take.
to do this again though? Like in the next games, I wonder.
Yeah, I think it was very clear though that Jules was in the lead for that whole stock in the end, but then BeJay got him off stage once, and then yeah, you can see that Youngling can be a little bit lackluster in that department, and he just got absolutely effed over.
Yeah, that's not the position where you want to be in versus Snake. Like Snake can make a really scary comebacks if you allow him to, and yeah, I wonder what stage Jules will be picking. I think Town should be working actually.
Yeah, we're going back to town.
That's a wise choice, I'd say.
Yeah, BJ's only ban was FD, so
Fair enough.
yeah, but I don't think the stage was really what was lacking here, and I don't think
Not at all.
Jules was really lacking either, but it just barely went BJ's way at the end there. So let's see game 2 if it's gonna be just as tight or if one of them gonna be able to really roll over the other.
Yeah, you never know. If someone gets some momentum going, they could explode, but it really depends. So far, pretty even, but he blows himself up with his own C4.
There's a good down tilt to confirm to that 4 there, but no kill just yet. BeJay opting to go high a lot of the times here, and Jules not really punishing. In the first game I feel like Jules was doing a lot of those up airs that were pretty effective. Let's see if he can punish high recovery here. Ooh, missing that there.
That was really unfortunate right there. Like, he actually was a little bit over the pair, but he does get a stock in the end. Oh, and yeah, that's the BeJay classic, like respawning into up tilting you when you're not expecting it at all. But still doesn't get the stock. Now there's this. Yeah, I think Jules should start doing that more. Just like chilling, throwing out little fire arrows. BeJay pick an option and punish it.
Yeah, definitely. Although I do gotta say I appreciate the movements from Jules a lot. It's looking so slick.
It is. That's grenade at ledge. So much coverage. BeJay doesn't get a hit in though. Oh, and the grab.
Stuff from Jules to get out of that ledge trap situation there.
Yeah, indeed. And now he's almost lapping BeJay in percents. This could be a really quick second talk for Jules if he keeps this up. And
that's good up tilt
for BeJay.
I do think with sometimes the pace of this match, like when they're in projectile hell, it's just a stock lead like this could be huge for Jules.
Yeah, and now he has to like get the stock really quickly to actually have some sort of lead again, because like Snake can just really bring it back if he wants to. Once again, a high recovery. Will he punish? He will not. But the bomb actually gets down right there. That's surprising. Oh, and a little parry from BeJay, but nothing will be getting out. He will be getting out of that.
So many grenades dropping down from the sky, but not working. And Jules seeing himself. Oh, and that's it.
Yeah.
BeJay takes it back with the lead right now at 160%. Though that's gonna be it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's even back there, but like Jules dies so to Nikita. Yeah. That's just something you really have to keep in mind for Snake. He can't just literally steal stock sometimes if you're not careful.
Those high recoveries from Jules have not been working out at all. I think Snake just has too much coverage for that.
But still, Jules can still win this game. He is in the percent lead. This could be a really good opportunity for him to make it to game 3 of this set. Nikita falls down, doesn't hit him.
Arrow. BeJay at the edge of his stock right now.
This is getting really dangerous for BeJay, but Jules is also at 2% right now. This is so insane.
Oh, there he catches the jump.
He jumps in. That's gonna be a game 3. Jules does end this one with a W.
Very well played. Just so much pressure from both of these guys with all of the stuff that's exploding all over the place. But if you can look very carefully through all the explosions, there's actually a really interesting gameplay going on.
Yeah, there's like a lot of little nuances to how they are playing right now.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, are you switching the stage as BeJay, or are you just going back to town again?
I think he should be picking another stage because, as I said, I think this stage does benefit like a little bit too much in this matchup. That's what I would do at least if I were a Snake player. But who knows? Maybe BeJay thinks, "Oh, I like town. Let's go back." I don't know. But I think he would rather have PS2 or something, or small battlefield.
Okay. Let's see. I'm not seeing any banning as of yet, but definitely will be happening sometime soon. Though I gotta say, Jules has been struggling to get those kills a few times, a little bit too long, I think. And
yeah, I guess, yeah.
And if BeJay can like call on it, like for example the second stock here, the second game, it was like Jules' game to win, which he did in the end, but it could have been over so much sooner if he had found a kill a little bit earlier on that second stock.
Yeah, I think so as well. But we will see. I think BeJay does want to mix up a little bit with another stage pick. Maybe he will be adapting his gameplay as well. I think he will because he's just a really good player. But yeah, this is going to be a really important game for both players because this determines if they will be making a winner's side or if they have to fight another match and lose to actually make it to top 8. So stakes are high.
Yeah. Very high.
Right, so BeJay finally moving his icon, which means he will be picking a stage right now.
We're going to PS2.
Yeah, I am not surprised. I think that's
yeah, that's probably a better stage for Snake then, right?
I guess so, yeah. I think that's something that BeJay would go to, yeah. So Disrect is actually saying that this match might be Young Link favored, which surprises me a little bit. Like, I actually don't know too much about the matchup.
Winnable on both sides is what I would agree with more, because I think Young Link can just over pressure Snake a little bit with some of those projectiles combined with his combo game. But if Snake gets Young Link off stage or can survive for a little bit longer, then it's over for Young Link. So
yeah, it seems like a very typical Snake for another zoner matchup. Like, Snake doesn't really die unless the other gets his combo. But Snake also has a bad time getting out of disadvantage versus all the projectiles. So yeah. Alright, so far, this is not looking bad for BeJay. At the same time, Jules gets in some small arrow hits right there. Suddenly it's pretty much even in percents. But as you can see, the P4 is covering the left platform, which also means it will be covering most of the space below that, which is why this stage is so strong for Snake. And
Hey, that was really interesting.
Yeah, it was.
Did that up smash just get cancelled a little bit because it was hit on shield, or I feel like there should be more end lag?
I have no clue. Like, I would not be able to tell you. Sometimes things just happen in this game, I guess.
Yeah, that's very true.
Just all these little interactions. Right, so BeJay is taking it easy. He is forcing Jules to approach in a little bit, but he does get hit by the down air. Now he has to land, get through the fair. Oh, and Jules is really close to getting this stop. As you can see, like this platform layout is doing so much for BeJay compared to like Town and City. Which
yeah, definitely benefiting a lot more. Oh, that was a really good confirm of that grenade there. But not getting the full down air. I saw it in chat earlier too. I think like BeJay is getting a lot of bad RNG with those multi-hits today. Seems like a lot of it down airs and nairs are not connecting all the time. So that's not what you want to see as BeJay, of course.
Not at all. You really want to get in like the max damage and max knockback if you can, so. Alright. Ooh, Jules actually going for FP right there, but will be hitting nothing but air. BeJay still in the lead. So he really needs to watch out for Jules, his little projectile game. And a little bit of fair into back air from Snake, actually such a broken move. And some arrows into he almost got a really nice combo.
Yeah, just barely nothing.
Yeah, but the damage did get him back into the game, so. Oh,
definitely. Just such a pity to see something like that just barely not hit completely.
Right. BeJay actually did very risky Androids, but this V4!
Jules not completely aware. And then BeJay benefits. And now Jules has got to get this kill as soon as possible before BeJay can build some more percent, because otherwise this is very hard to come back into the match again.
The little C4 destination right there. But one thing I do notice is that like Snake of like BeJay is pulling out grenades, turn back, which is what you want to do as Snake. But at the same time, Youngling's arrows will detonate that grenade, so like that is actually pretty rough situation for Snake. And he does lose his stock, but yeah, will Jules get his momentum?
Good dash tech. Jules off stage. Oh, but he does get to tether recover.
Right, and Snake, BeJay is playing around Jules field right there. Really was looking for an option, but he didn't get it. Jules is still in the game, but
yeah,
he has to make it work.
Yeah, BeJay is fine just sitting in the corner right now, getting one Nikita. Okay, that's just one. Oh, there's the up tilt through everything. Catches the bomb too. Unintentional probably, but there it is. 2-1 for BeJay. Jules put up one hell of a fight, but it's BeJay, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think Jules did really well, even though he did lose the set in the end. But yeah, BeJay just. I think what BeJay did really well is he was becoming a lot more aware of like what the ways Jules wanted to like start his combo game, or like just avoid his projectiles more, and play a little bit more around Youngling's weaknesses. So yeah, really appreciate that. And BeJay will be going into top 8. Right.
We're gonna go into a bit of a break, and then you will be joined again by Shaq and Dagobert for top 8.
Yeah, so we won't be casting a losers match, unfortunately, but I think listening to Dagobert and Shock will be a pleasure for everyone. So can be mad at that. Right. So thank you all for watching, and see you soon.
See you soon.